are. Episode 7. Can you it's crazy that we're here, but yeah, we're at episode 7 of the podcast already. And yeah, so Kaarson and Zed podcast episode 7, and this week we have Quacky. Thanks for coming on, man. I really appreciate it.
Glad for having me on.
Do you wanna introduce yourself a little bit?
Yeah.
My name is Quacky, or Isaac. I'm a Twitch streamer / YouTuber for Krunker. I also run the clan Verb, and
little clan Verb. You probably maybe you've heard of it. I don't know. It's pretty small.
Yeah. So I'm really glad you're interested in coming on. It's gonna be cool to hear from someone from your perspective. Who has competitive players, content creators. What's wrong?
Sydney says he's got nice teeth. That's such a creepy compliment. Like,
no, bro.
That sounds like something a murderer is gonna do. Like, oh, those will look good in my collection after I'm done.
Is that like the business card compliment? Like, oh my god, his business card is so nice. His teeth will look nice next to it.
American Psycho. Yeah, I got you.
So yeah, I appreciate you coming on. And it's super late for you guys, but super early for me. So easy early morning. Out. Yeah. By averages,
like 9 a.m?
Yeah, it's 9 a.m. for me. So by averages, it's like noon for everybody, right? I guess if we average out the time.
Yeah. 100%. That's how time works.
So I think like the big thing that's happened in Krunker, if we get right into it, is like trading this week, right? Is huge. Like
wait, trading came out?
Yeah, right.
Oh, dude, everyone's been wanting that for ages. That's crazy. I gotta check it out.
Man. Yeah.
Like, it's. I mean, every other chat message in every chat is check trades, accept trade. Want trade? What do you want? Like, it's
all day long.
There is so much to unravel with trading. I think that we could literally talk for hours about so much. Where do you want to start?
I mean, I think there's a few good points to bring up with trading. Is like, it's been wanted in the community for, I think, as long as at least I've been in the community, which has been a year.
Yeah.
Like it's all anyone has ever asked for or talked about. And before this, everyone to do trading would like secretly DM the person they want to trade with. They're like, I'm going to put this up right now and you got to go click on it within the 10 minutes and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Whereas like now it's just like, you just could do it. You just send an offer and if they accept, they accept, or they can decline it and send you an offer. And it's actually really smooth the way it's been implemented.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So now I my favorite part is being able, as like a content creator, to do just free straight up giveaways. After doing so many unboxings to create content and having so many of like the medium tier skins, I would say, right? Like the legendaries.
Medium tier.
Right? Like,
yeah, it is.
Right? I mean,
it is nice to be able to give away skins and stuff, and rather than just KR all the time.
Right. Well, yeah. So to be
KR giveaways get boring anyway. Like, and they like, you have to admit, they do cost us as creators more, I would say, financially than it is for these skins. Because like, you can spend 500 KR and get some crazy skin and give that away, and 500 KR in real world money is like $1 or something. But like, when we're doing 10,000 KR giveaways, especially like if you're like me and Quacky in Australia where the dollar's shit, it costs us a lot more to do that.
Right.
Like I bought 20,000 KR today and it cost me $56 Australian.
Holy shit.
That's half my grocery bill for the week.
It's $35 for me for that.
Yeah. Yeah. So like and that's what we've been doing for a while, is like you buy your KR and then you can give that away on whatever platform you're doing. But the cost to us was like, because our dollar just keeps getting worse, the cost to us just kept increasing and increasing. But now that we can do all this skin trading and stuff, it's like, it's so much easier for us who've been collecting these skins for so long to just hand them out to people.
Yeah. And people are like enamored with getting skins. It's like Fortnite in Krunker right now. Like, everybody is obsessed with getting skins. Like it is the market, I swear, has gone up 20 to 30% for everything.
Oh yeah.
Everybody is
just waiting.
Go ahead.
Just wait in the future, man. Like every YouTube intro ever is gonna be like, "Hey guys, I'm giving away this skin. Be sure to like, comment this to enter."
Yeah.
It's already starting. Like, it's already starting. You go on Twitter. I went on Twitter today and I was just scrolling through the timeline, and I swear to God, everyone that I follow who is a content creator has announced a new contraband giveaway. Like Strems is giving away, I think, a knife or some shit. I saw. Hey, Kaarson, you did one today. You did 20.
Well, yeah,
for
was
intervention.
Yeah, that was for a tournament.
Yeah, the intervention. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's a bit different. Yeah, but a lot of people are like doing it for the socials. You know, previously they do it for KR. Now it's just, oh, he's a Contra. Make sure you follow me on yada yada yada.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I'm seeing those give ups like everywhere on Twitter right now.
Oh yeah, I didn't do it to like gain socials or anything. I just did it for the tournament prize.
Yeah. No, that was a bad comparison. But yeah, like if you go through all of your other content creators on Twitter, and it's not a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's a good thing, to be honest. But everyone's doing it. It is just like, it's all I've heard about with Krunker for the past like few days. Like I asked in chat tonight, I was like, because people just kept spamming like check trades. And I'm like, is this what every stream is like right now?
Yes.
No.
Without fail. Well, and here's the thing. Okay, so now we're into the second part of this, is the errors, right?
No, man.
So the trades are good, right? But so you get a lot of trades, like 50 trades, like a lot. Like, I don't know, 50. I don't know what the holy shit.
Ooh, poggers, dude.
Yeah, talk shit about errors now, Kaarson. He's just bought your silence.
Okay,
this is a part where you turn around, you're like, errors are good.
I've never even seen one error. Like, I don't even know what it is.
Oh, 10 gifted. Wow. Yeah, there's errors in Krunker. Krunker's perfect.
There are no errors. If that's error, I can move you out like that. Quack, that's fine. But no, so game's perfect. No, so like my issue with the errors, right, is that, oh my God.
Is this happening again? Are we doing this again, boys? All right. I think, wait, we upload this to Spotify, right? This goes on to Spotify?
Yeah.
Okay, so for people who can't see what's happening, Sydney and Techie, two developers on the game. Sydney created the game. Techie develops on the game. Just gifted 20 subs in total, which is huge on Twitch.
Yeah.
Huge.
This is crazy. Thank you so much, guys. It's gigantic to my channel. Thank you so much. You want to do
so now that Kaarson can't talk about errors, Quacky.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on errors?
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of build up over time. You know, you got like that huge list at the bottom that you just can't decline, and it just accumulates over time. And it's like, all right, guys, I'll look at them after the stream because I can't accept them now.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And so my issue is that people just send the bad trades during stream too, right? And they'll just be like, here.
Yeah, the errors aren't even that bad. I don't care about the errors.
Well, I'm worried.
It's the bad trades.
The only thing with the errors is that I'm worried that I'll be trying to clear out errors sometimes and I'll accidentally click accept, just because if you ever watch my stream, I'm a little dumb.
Okay, but they fixed that. They've added a "Are you sure?" screen as well.
Oh, did they? Okay, I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
Okay, problem solved.
So when you decline, I'm pretty sure it just declines automatically.
Okay,
I could be wrong. But when you accept, it goes, "Are you sure?" Because I was worried about
that. I said that,
like double clicking by accident.
Yeah, I said that on day one, that there should be an "Are you sure?" screen. If the "Are you sure?" screen is added, I take back all my criticism, because that fixes everything. Because that was my big concern, is that sometimes I'll be in there like, shut up guys, shut up, stop sending me all these requests, and then I'm like, oh no, there goes my Corolla, like, oh no.
It's like the premium. It's like the premium, the big issue with premium on day one.
Oh no, Sydney, 10 more. Sydney just gifted 10 more subs to the channel.
Jesus Christ. Techie's like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to remortgage my house. Here we go. No, so it's very similar to what happened with premium. Was the first day Krunker Premium was released, it was there was no "Are you sure?" screen. So people would click on it to see what would happen, and immediately you'd be out. Like I clicked on it. I wanted to get the 90 days. I was happy to do that, but I was also shocked when I clicked on it and no "Are you sure?" popped up. I talked to Sid. He's like, "Oh, it's literally coming out the next day," and that was fixed. And it's the same with trades. It was fixed like immediately. Like the responsiveness to people's concern was just so quick and so fast. Can we zoom my face out a little bit? I'm a little bit close.
Yeah.
I got to show off the pectorals as well.
Oh yeah.
The people on Spotify, I'm just like really buff, by the way. If you've never seen me, I'm just like some massive,
Is this what you're
muscly cunt.
Is this more what you're thinking?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Did
So
you,
yeah,
Did you say you're a buff, muscly cunt?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, perfect.
that's a good thing.
Yeah.
In Australia, that's a good thing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, they've got that feature now. The whole are you sure you want to accept this? Because yeah, there was definitely some concern there about, because that's the thing. People are spamming all of us at the moment with bullshit scammy trades at the moment. Like I put a post on Twitter and I'm like, hey, is every other content creator getting this bullshit thing where you just get all these requests for all your contraband items and they're not offering anything in return?
Yeah, 100%. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
everyone said it. Yeah,
my suggestion would be, or my idea, okay, I'm not obviously any kind of programmer or anything like that. Maybe some kind of toggle. Could we get some kind of toggle saying like we're not accepting trades at this time, or anything like that, or like anything that would say like not right now, bro, not right now. Like,
well, I would prefer like a decline all option.
Yeah,
like if you really want a trade, you would just decline the current ones that are in there and then talk to the person you're going to trade with and be like, hey, do you want to trade now? And there's a feature that Sydney literally just spoke about a couple hours ago, which we'll go into after we talk about trading, because it ties into trading as well.
Okay.
That'll help with that. But like, I think the decline all would be sick, and block. I really want to block people.
Yeah. Well, well, block would go back into, where you kind of exposed me for that report a while back that I made, about that.
I didn't expose you. It wasn't my fault. Okay. All right. So, if you don't know what he's talking about, he made a report on someone who kept spamming him with 10KR donations for some bullshit reason.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because I couldn't. Okay, so here's the whole story. I couldn't open that mail in game because the mail was threatening, what will the next one be? Maybe TOS. This is a fun game. And he was sending messages to my Twitch chat people because he was banned in my Twitch chat. He was sending messages to my Twitch chat avoiding Twitch ban. So I was worried about opening my mail, and I was non-verified at the time, and I had no way of reaching to anybody. So I reported him, and I said, is there any way to ban him so I can't receive any communication from him? So that would work into trading too. Can I just like block someone completely so I can't receive mail or trade requests? Like, couldn't that work in the same way? Like if someone
100%.
if someone is sending you like, so if someone is messing with me on stream or trying to evade like my Twitch chat, and I say like, hey, fuck off, man, I don't want you in here, I don't want you to like send me mail either or trade requests, just get away from me. Couldn't this be the same feature? Like, what, like I said, I'm not a developer, I'm not anything, but like in my, I think maybe that could work, or maybe be a feature that would be useful to me. Just me.
In the meantime,
just me.
Sorry,
just me.
On the topic of trade features, I would like to see like a trade history list as well of our past trades too.
Yes. Okay.
That would be perfect. That would be so good to see like what you've accepted before, because like there's been a couple times where I'll agree to one trade and then I'll scroll down to the older trades and I go to click OK to that and it's like trade not possible. So I'm like, what? I swear to God, I have this item to trade for this. What's going on? And then I go into my inventory and it's gone, and I have no recollection of getting rid of, like, it happened tonight with the prism knife. Someone wanted my prism knife for a fucking Osiris serpent or something, which was a relic. And I'm like, that's a good trade. I'll take that. And then I try to do it, trade not possible. and I don't know where my prison knife is gone. I have no idea what happened to it. So that would be so good just to keep track of what's happening.
Okay, well, here's my reason for wanting to know that, and here's some things that I've been curious about with the whole trading feature. Is so account. You know, I hate when people say my account got hacked, because we know that 99% of the time no one's account got hacked. Someone's account got phished, or they gave their account information to someone, and that, you know what I mean? That's what happened. Like, their account was unsecured, right?
Yeah, the two biggest ways are either one, use the unofficial client, or two, you have a password that's similar to other sites, and people find your password through the other site and then trace you through Krunker too.
Right.
So it's just best to have a unique password. And
which this will be a problem of the past though, once tour phase is completed and it's come out.
So this is something you deal with a lot as mods, both of you, right? You deal with a lot of people coming to you for password issues, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's something that is a concern to me with trading. And as a content creator that, you know, streams daily, and people come to me saying, trade me. What could the potential backlash be for trading with accounts that have items that have been taken from breached accounts? Do you understand what I'm saying? So say someone's account got phished on a day, all their items are traded off, and then that day that person comes to you and tries to trade with you. And obviously the person whose account got phished initially emails Yendis. Yendis is able to get that account back and say, like, okay, here's where all your stuff went. And they say, okay, Kaarson has that intervention because he traded it. And could I potentially be at some sort of fault? You know what I mean? Because that's like 2 degrees of separation. And that's why I've been very, very cautious about trading with anyone that I don't know. Because in the games I've played in the past, right, World of Warcraft, I played it for a long time. They treated things like that exactly the same way. If you took goods from someone who got them from a compromised account, they didn't care if you knew or not. You were at fault too, and your account got banned as well. You know, so that's something that I've been very, you know, cautious about here with trading. Is when I get spammed with, you know, trade requests on things, I haven't been taking trade requests from people I don't know because of the potential ramifications of all the phishing and everything happening. I don't want to be at fault or, you know, have any blowback from anything like that. You know what I mean?
You'd need like item IDs though. You know, well, like each skin would have to have its own separate ID to be tracked through the system. Yeah, which I don't think is currently implemented. That's not a thing.
That would be something that would be like, you know, maybe could that happen in the future? Well, wouldn't that be a good feature to have with as much? We track everything. See, look, techie right there.
Oh, that's already in there. Okay.
See?
Shit.
See?
Okay, so then it'd be a good idea for us to be able to see where those items came from.
Big brain Kaarson. Every one of you guys that called me a 5-head. Every single one of you. Look at me right now. Ha!
You were so insecure.
Hey, Kaarson, take the hat off for a second.
Oh, I don't mind. Look.
Oh, damn it. I thought you'd mind. God damn it,
dude.
Pog. Pog. Dude. Kaarson on top right now. Right now.
Yo, can I get that emote, boys? Can someone make an emote?
Kaarson is smart. Okay. Okay, so I would really like to know what you guys' thoughts are on this, because that's been my take on everything, is that I'm very concerned about trading with these kinds of accounts. Have you guys been accepting trades just willy-nilly? I know you have.
Go first, Quacky.
I know you have, Zed.
I just try and profit trades, really. Just trying to...
So you guys haven't even thought about it. You guys haven't even thought about it.
No. Okay. Hold on. Here's the thing, right? I have it's crossed my mind since trading came out. It's crossed my mind that the item I have received may have been gotten through illegitimate gains. But if I have no knowledge of that, if there's no inkling that that's what happened, then I'm an innocent party. I'm just a bystander, so I can't be punished for that. Like logically, I can't be punished for that. And if it has been taken from someone's account, I trust that the dev team will just either reimburse me my KR and take back the item and ban the party, or let me keep my item. The KR can just go disappear out of the system, and the original party can have their item as well. I don't see the devs ever penalizing someone for receiving an item that they had no knowledge was taken, from illegitimate gains. It's not
of this topic.
What?
So staying on track of this topic, right? Like, there's been a lot of impersonation going on lately as well with a lot of content creators.
Yeah.
So I feel like a lot of people are getting their skins scammed as well from those quote unquote fake, impersonating content creaters, and
That's why
Xeno
been
had that issue like last week. Someone was going around as Xeno, who's a popular skin maker in the community, and just telling people like, send me some KR or give me your login details or stuff like that. Sending it to hundreds of people. And then there was another issue as well last week where someone was sending out saying like, oh, enter into this Krunker premium raffle, and they'd click on it and they'd have to log in with their details, and obviously the details would be saved into their system, and then they're all fished and lost all their items. So there's a lot of like impersonation going on.
So I guess I could say that you guys are like the chaotic neutral, and I'm more of the lawful good. I just stay out of it altogether, and you guys just assume that you won't be in trouble and try to profit from it, you fucking greedy assholes.
I would say you're just being naive, is what
That's
I would
not
say,
naive.
Kaarson.
I'm saying I know what's happening, and I'm staying out
You're
of
like,
it for the
you're
good of
trying
everyone.
to be too good. You're
That's
trying to
not
be
being
too
good. I'm saying
good.
I see what's happening from
Like,
far off, and I'm staying
I'm
out
not-
of it because
look,
I don't want to be
look, if
part of
there's-
it.
If there's a heaven and hell, they're not going to stop me from walking through the pearly gates because I accepted an illegitimate item on a game.
Yeah, but they're gonna look at you and
know
say,
what I mean?
"Yeah, we know." They're gonna look
I'm
at you
gonna
and go,
say, yeah, I bet you fucking know, because I had all the contras, bitch. What did you have, Joseph? You know? I don't know God shit.
Quacky's gonna say, like, I read the fucking report.
But like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think, I don't know. Like, obviously, if we know that it's been gotten through illegitimate gains, we're not going to accept it. But Quacky and I aren't going to sit there and just fucking go full Batman detective mode and try and figure out where it came from. Like,
Oh no, I don't try
you
to
do
see
that,
where
and
it
9
came
times
from.
out of 10, yeah, it would just be a waste of time doing that.
Okay, what about
But-
really one-sided trades, Quacky? Have you been getting any of those? Like,
if I'm getting sent like contras for nothing, obviously I'm probably not gonna take it half the time, because I'm like, are you sure? Because I probably half the time forgot to add onto the trade as well
okay,
of what they want to take from my inventory.
well, I had someone come into my chat this week and say, like, a streamer ripped me off. I said, what happened? And they're like, oh, well, I traded him things, but I didn't ask for anything in return, and he took it and didn't give it back to me. And I was like, well, no, you gave that to him. That's not. And he wouldn't tell me who it was. And I was
I
like,
have a story on that. That's
Okay.
happened this week.
okay, and so what's your stance on this? And he was like, I reported him to the game, and I was like, well, they're not going to do anything, because if you sent a trade request and you didn't ask for anything, you gave that to him. He didn't steal that from you. So what's your stance on this? Because this, I think, is going to become a big thing of like clipping people being like, he stole this item from me.
I think one thing a lot of content creators should start doing, especially streamers, is having the command ! trade as well as a disclaimer saying, hey, make sure you know what you're trading. You know, we can't be liable if you're not properly trading correctly and you're donating your skins without, getting anything in return and stuff like that. Just having a disclaimer in your command too would help.
Yeah, kind of like the PayPal disclaimer people have, where it's like everything you donate is non-refundable, something like that. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Look, I had someone come in this week, and he sent me a trade for like 3 or 4 relics, and in return he wanted like a green or a legendary, I can't remember. And I sat there and I'm like, hey, like, is this a legit trade? And the guy's like typing in chat like, yeah, ha 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 ha, like it's a real trade. So I accepted it. And then he turns around as soon as I accepted it, and he's like, what the hell? It was a joke. Why did you accept it? Send it all back to me. So I said, fuck you, banned him from my chat, and I kept the items because like it's an absolute joke. It's an absolute joke to sit there and try and troll us like that. Like it's just another way for people to piss off content creators and think they're so funny about it.
Okay, so this is like exactly what I'm talking about. Is this like another way to set people up and then clip people out of context and be like, oh, he stole from me. You know, don't watch
I
him.
mean, potentially.
Yeah.
Potentially, yeah, but like, I mean, I'm pretty sure, you know, if you handle the situation correctly, your chat would be clipping it as well.
Oh yeah.
So you always have something to go back. Like, it happened twice. Yeah, someone in chat's right. Motherfucker's right. So it happened to me twice in the same hour on stream. Someone sent me their items. I said, fine, I'm gonna send it back to you. People obviously took that as a cue of, all right, this guy's gullible. Let's get him. So he sent me another bunch of items, and I accepted it. And I said, no, fuck you. You're not getting it back. You're banned. Like, it's just another way for people to troll.
Yeah.
And people have been doing it since then as well. So as soon as I see something that's really one-sided from a name I don't recognize, I decline it.
You banned someone for sending you things over a Krunker system? Oh.
No, I banned him in my Twitch stream.
That sounds similar.
Hold on.
Oh. That sounds similar to something that I did. And you laughed at me
What
for.
did you do? Wait, what?
I banned him from my Twitch stream and for sending me in-game Krunker things. Oh. I just didn't make a report. I guess you just didn't make a report about it.
Oh,
yeah, because I just banned him. No, I didn't write like a 3-paragraph report.
It was very in-depth.
I don't have the time for that. I'm a busy
facts.
man. I'm a busy man. I don't have time to write fucking, you know, government reports. But yeah, like, you know, that's until blocking is a thing. That's and I did it all night tonight. Like, literally, I would just fucking turn around and ban people.
Yeah.
The second they were trolling me with shitty fucking you know, trades, and they would actually either use their Twitch name for their in-game name, or they would admit to it, straight up ban, like, or timeout for 690,000 seconds, because like, it's just another way that they're going to try and take advantage of us, try and troll us, try and piss us off. And I've just got like a zero fucking tolerance policy on it. Like, I'm not spending 4 hours every night to deal with that shit. Not at all.
Now, what are your thoughts on like a scammer tag, like where you get a scammer tag on someone, they're like trade banned?
I think trade banning would be cool, but how would you enforce it? Like, what would be the criteria for getting trade banned? Because it
would be
like
very
scamming
hard to
multiple
police.
and
we just said, if you trade something you're not okay with, you know, there's a disclaimer that said you're okay with it. So if they emailed Sid and said like, hey, I didn't like that trade, you know, like, how are we going to enforce? How would you possibly enforce saying that someone's scamming someone? Unless this is one of the ways that the devs could trace back items and know that they are, you know, getting items from phished accounts, right?
What if you put in like a rating system like eBay? You know, like if you got a good seller, you say, yeah, he's a good seller. Or if he never delivers, people vote him down. Everyone sees it. He's got a 0-star rating. Or like, you know, Uber driving, for instance,
Bro,
as well.
that's so much work. Just decide if you want to trade with them or not.
Oh, look, I agree. I don't think we should ever have to look into people turning around and saying, oh, I agreed to this trade and now I regret it. I think tough luck. Welcome to the real world. Like, it just... I think a rating, a rating system is good.
Yeah,
like, I don't see that being super hard to put in.
Yeah, like thumbs up or thumbs down. Like, if someone, okay, so someone sends you a shitty troll trade, maybe
thumb them down.
Well, maybe the thumbs up and thumbs down should just be the accept or decline. If you accept the trade, that automatically gives them a thumbs up, right? If you decline the trade,
because then what they'll do is they'll have two alts trading between each other the same item and thumbing each other up.
Yeah, you're right. Fuck,
like,
I'm so...
that's it.
Well, I prefaced everything by saying I'm not a fucking developer, bro. I don't know how to do this shit.
But like, you know, if it's a rating of 1 to 5 and all that kind of shit, like, I think that would just work a little bit better.
That's so
in
much
saying
work.
that, for who? You're not doing it. You're not a developer. Shut up.
Yeah,
you're not doing any work.
You're right.
Exactly.
I don't even know why I'm acting like I have to do anything.
It's so much work. I have to sit here and wait for the update.
Hey, I don't know why I acted at all like I didn't do anything.
but like, look, at the end of the day, it's exactly like the real world. You know, like if you go to a shop, you see an item on the fucking shelf for $20 and you buy it and you get home and you say, man, I don't like this chocolate bar or whatever. That's your fault. You fucked up. You bought something you shouldn't have bought.
Totally
Lesson
agree.
learned. There's more items, more KR. You know, you can always get them back. You work hard and get it back. We can't babysit these people. We can't moderate every single section of them, because they just won't ever learn. There'll be no consequences to their actions, and I don't think that's the kind of community we want.
Yeah, I agree. It's a tricky system, and now that trading's in, people are like skin crazy, where before you were limited to what you could either buy from the market with the KR you had or what you could spin off the wheel, and now you are limited to everything that exists in the game.
It's kind of transitioned more from, can I have KR to can I have this skin?
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
The entitlement is through the fucking roof, man. Just like there, and it wasn't really that often you would get a free KR beggar, like talking from a stream point of view. You would get it maybe a couple times a stream. Right now, it's like every 10 minutes someone comes in. Can I? And the trades that in their mind they think are fair are so fucking just bizarre. They're like, hey, I've got a legendary knife. Would you trade that for an intervention XI, which is worth like 25k above?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I just sit there and I'm like, fuck you. Like, you're dumb. You're just dumb. Bye. Banned. See you later. Or time out. 420,000 seconds. So dumb.
Yeah. Look, I like it, but like I said, I feel like the easiest like analogy is like Krunker went like overnight feels a lot like Fortnite in the way that everyone is obsessed with getting the spins and getting the skins, and the second that like a rare skin comes out onto the market, like boom. Oh yeah, the free. Oh yeah, we definitely need.
Wait. Before we talk about that, can we talk about that update that Sid was talking about before?
What update is that?
So it ties into trading. It's a big trading update coming out. I don't know if it's coming out tomorrow, which would be May 17th, or if it's coming out within the next week or so. But essentially, the update will be a social hub in the game. So an area where you can't kill people or anything like that. You go in there. It has proximity-based chat, so you can get on your voice chat and talk to people only within a certain radius around you. You can walk around. You can actually trade people like one-on-one kind of thing. Like, you don't have to go to their profile and trade. You just do it like that.
What?
You know what I mean?
Really?
You can counter offer each other and stuff like that. There's also, Sid said there's for the beginning, it's just going to be like a random map. And then later down the track, there'll be an entire custom social map built around it. And there'll be like a club, and there'll be like parkour and shit like that. Like all these kind of all these kind of social activities people can do without
this is amazing
in the game. I think, let me just double check if there's anything else he mentioned in there.
So it's like customs without needing to be in a custom, just
yeah,
like a social gathering area. So this is like, this is crazy.
Positional audio for voice chat, trade servers which allow you to trade with players in real time, making counter offers. He said it's similar to the RuneScape method. It's to make a whole bunch of social features in the game to make trading more of a social experience for streams. So, which would be cool, because like you'd be in your stream, all these people want to trade with you, so you spend half an hour, you jump into this trade server, walk to a specific section, and just watch all the people swarm you and try and trade with you one-on-one, and you can just reject them there and there. He said it'll be 100. Exactly. Yes. True. He said it'll be 100 players in each hub server.
Wow. So it'll probably be region based.
Yeah, it'll be a big map with a central area, parkour area, and a club, similar to Club Penguin, which is pretty.
Oh no! Don't say that! Don't say that now! It's like in the news, horrible right now. Don't say that.
Oh, what?
Oh my god! It just got taken down by Disney, and like the owner is going to jail for being a pedophile. What? Like right now, like literally
Jesus,
right now. Don't say that. Yeah. Do not.
Never mind. It's nothing like Club Penguin. Sydney's girlfriends are all 21 plus. But yeah, like this is a huge update.
Yeah, wow,
like,
that's insane.
Because what this is gonna do, I mean, I'm sure we've all played MMORPGs, and this takes it from just an FPS standard game into the whole MMORPG. And they've been slowly adding features to make it more like an MMO, but this is just insane.
Well,
the leg up this is.
Well, and what I do anyhow, now that trading's out, is just go into a parkour map that's like really long and lasts like 20-30 minutes to get to the end and sit there and do trades anyhow. So this is just that without having to sit there with my screen covered completely anyhow. That would be awesome.
I think we'll also see, like, in MMOs as well, you'll see people leave their accounts in 24/7 and they just sit there on the side of a road in a main city, and people walk up and they initiate the trade or whatever, and they've just always got like a shop going, essentially. So we'll be able to see like we'll be able to see people just have shops set up. They leave their account logged in, stand in one specific part of the central area. Maybe they can put a tag on. I don't know if that's a feature that'll be out there, or they can set a timer to keep repeating the same message. But you'll see them just sitting there, just constantly saying, looking for this, selling this. And I think that's a really cool feature. Like, that's something I've always enjoyed in MMOs, is being able to walk around from like person to person.
Yeah.
Knowing they're a real person, but interacting with them like they've got a whole shop set up. Like, that's so fucking cool.
Yeah. Well, and I saw Waspy say something about limited time modes. That would be super cool too. If we could add like on top of like, just a standard like free for all, team deathmatch, whatever, add some kind of cool limited time modes like for a week or something. That would be sick.
Well, we were testing this out on the stream before. 40-person battle royale maps actually work really well. There is like minimal lag so far. I'd say only like less than a quarter of people lagged out during it, which is probably because they're running potatoes or something. Like I could see that being a legitimate mode brought into Krunker, even just for a week or so, and it would actually work really well if the right map was like. The maps currently are slim pickings, but if a map was to be made specifically for that, I can see Krunker working really well with that, especially since we now have the random weapon generator in game. So like you can set a weapon spawn, but it changes every time it's played.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I mean, I can see that working really, really well in Krunker.
I mean, I would love like a limited time mode, like 40-player BR at some point.
Yeah. Okay.
The other mode I was thinking of was escort the payload, which has been in like so many FPS games. Like,
yeah,
if we go cool. Like old school, Wolfenstein Enemy Territory. I don't know how many people played that. A lot of you probably weren't even born when that was created in chat. But that was one that had the escort the payload mode. It was a full FPS, like COD basically. It was so good. I feel like that would work perfectly in Krunker.
Yeah, I mean, a diffuse mode would be huge. Like a sniper only mode would be huge. A diffuse mode, a payload mode. Every one of them, they would kill. They would do so well. So many people would play them. It'd be awesome.
Speaking of modes, throwable flags for capture the flag.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember this.
Just as a slight reminder.
It's been a month. I thought we were talking about, that it would be easy to drop the flag. Okay.
Just as a casual reminder.
Moving on. So the other big thing that people have been talking about is the new free KR, the new method of getting. Yeah, it's on the list. Sorry, wanted trading out first.
That makes sense. I agree with that. Trading was way more important than
understand.
Some shitty flag throwable.
It's not a shitty flag drop. The Kaarson drop.
I mean, compared to trading, it's nothing.
Listen, the Kaarson drop's gonna be huge. Don't.
Oh my god, he's already named it.
Am I just Hail Mary the flag across the map, dude, and like posting on Twitter?
Yeah.
Could you imagine if it was like you remember in the original Halo how you could throw a grenade, right, and explode a weapon towards you? Mm-hmm. Could you imagine if you had one person on your team with a rocket launcher?
Listen, I've thought of so many things. I've been thinking about this since the day.
You get someone to throw it on the ground, rocket launcher it goes fucking across the map on Sandstorm. Someone alley-oops it into the fucking zone. Oh my god, dude, the plays would be amazing.
Okay, and here's one other thing I wanted to mention. Can you imagine, like, for 1 week, if we could get throwing knives or grenades for 1 week, just for 1 week?
I feel like throwing knives would be shit.
Shut up. Say yes.
I mean, as a custom thing, yes.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Grenades are cool.
Grenades are cool.
Grenades
yes.
would be cool.
Grenades are awesome. Yes. Thank you.
Not throwing knives.
Some kind of throwable weapon, right?
Well,
My
see,
only
I want
concern with
knives.
throwing knife. Sorry, Quacky, you go.
Well, I wanted grenades
throwing knives.
first, and people said
Throwing
grenades
knives
wouldn't
because
work.
of dodgeball.
You
No. Okay. Look, throwing knives would be very similar to a crossbow. I feel like you can't throw a throwing knife at a wall and have it ricochet off the wall and kill someone on the other side. But a grenade, you can throw that down like an alley, have it bounce off the wall and go around a corner and explode the people behind it. That makes sense to me.
I would love grenades, but everyone told me grenades wouldn't make sense in this game, so I settled on throwing knives because people said throwing knives might get put in. I want grenades. Wouldn't grenades be the sickest shit ever in this game?
Oh, 100%.
Okay,
it would make.
Can we get grenades? Can we get grenades? Just in customs. Obviously, in pubs, no fucking way. But in customs, can we just throw a grenade? Can you imagine?
Grenades would ruin.
Like, listen, there's gonna be no animation. It's just gonna be, one of these
Contraband grenades. when they explode, it's like in Rocket League. You know when you score a goal and the you get like a custom
It's
animation.
confetti.
Oh, that would be so sick.
What if it's RGB?
Oh!
What if it's RGB confetti?
You
Wait,
throw
Michael
it, just give a
Pitt
bunch
is
of people
still
fucking
walking
seizures from RGB. No. I think. Look,
Grenade.
I feel like grenades would have to be banned in something like Hardpoint, where everyone's obviously stacked in one area. Would be completely fucking bullshit if someone had a grenade.
Nah, fuck them.
But
Do it
grenades
anyhow.
for FFA and TDM would make sense, and even CTF, I guess, would make sense. But nothing like Hardpoint or King of the Hill. It would just ruin those modes.
Sydney's walking around his office like, fucking grenades! What?
He immediately purchases like a 7th fucking whiteboard for his room.
What the fuck do they want?
Write that down.
Why aren't they ever happy? I give them trading. They want fucking grenades now? Come on.
No, look. Listen, you
We
guys.
got way off track.
Listen,
Free chaos spin.
you guys are forgetting the whole point of some things about games, that they're supposed to be fun. All right.
Yeah.
Sometimes things are supposed to be fun, and someone was also talking about like trade systems and that they should be ranked on. What are you laughing at?
I'm sorry. I just read Kennick's comment in chat. He says, for Zed's grenade wouldn't work considering the only comp side is sitting on a single point. So I already dismissed that. I said no hard point would capture the flag. And then he continues on to say, it wouldn't work having someone walk up and put a grenade in. Sounds like your Freight idea, Kaarson.
God damn it.
For reference, Kaarson decided to choose Freight for a competitive round in a tournament.
Shut up.
And everyone fucking flamed him for it.
No, not did. They still are, obviously.
Yeah. I think you need to turn Quacky up to like 200.
Yeah, I did.
I tried to turn my mic a little bit louder.
Yeah.
I mean, you're you're not a loud guy. You're
turn you
reserved
down.
and
I gotta turn you down.
I can
Zed.
adjust my levels in Windows really quick.
No, you're good. I just turned Zed down. Talk Zed.
I'm gonna turn myself up.
No.
The turn up toggle. I don't know how to do that anyway. Don't worry.
You're good.
But anyway, back to free chaos spin. Holy shit, people are absolute sooks about it.
Yeah, man. I mean, just because they always keep getting the greens and blues, but when you get that contraband or unobtainable one day, I won't be complaining.
Yeah.
I got
The thing is, like, I was. Oh, sorry, you go.
I got the 225 KR1. I don't know. That's like not 50, so I know it's possible. And how about that guy on Twitter that was like, I did it 100 times. It's been out for 2 days.
Chewbacca, yeah, he used a bunch of ults and stuff to do it. I think he's missing the point. It's free KR. You're not entitled to things for free. Like you play around, you earn the KR. You know what I mean? Like you've put something in to get that KR. This is free fucking KR that they don't have to give you, that they decide to give you, and you only have to watch like a 20-second ad. And some of the ads aren't even that bad. Like that Cuisine Royale one where you get like the booty shot like 3 times. I love that ad. That's my favorite ad. I'll watch that ad all day, every day for 0 KR. I don't give a shit. But like,
I actually feel way more inclined to watch the free KR ads now because of the spin, because I have that chance. Like, oh, I could maybe get something back out of it. You know?
yeah, like what was it before? 150 or 250 is what we were getting.
I don't know, because I always forgot to push it. Because honestly, I forgot to push the free KR most of the time before.
Well, I didn't see in all honesty, I didn't see the point in it once it dropped to like 200 or 150 or whatever it was. I'm like, I'm just not that interested in earning 150 or 200. Like I'm not struggling for KR. I'm not struggling for skins. If I had a fresh account, 100%, I'd be all over it. But I'm not struggling. I'm not desperate. But now that there's, like Quacky says, there's a chance you can get 10,000 KR, I'm interested. I click it as much as I can. I was at the shops today. I turned on Krunker on my phone just to do the free spin.
Really?
Because I want a shot at... Dude, I was in line at the supermarket. The lines are really long.
What?
I turned it on. And like, it was like, yeah, watch a quick ad. I watched the fucking Eve ad. It looks pretty cool. And sure, I only won 150k or whatever it was. 145, I think it is. I can't remember. But like, that's worth it to me because I could have got 10,000. You know, it's like your heroic spins. We're all driven to do heroic spins because you can get that top tier item. And we all want the top tier of KR. Yeah. I think it's revived it for a lot of people.
Oh, I agree. I definitely would say I pushed it maybe one time a day before the free KR spin. And now I probably push it every single time it's up on stream 100% of the time, just because it would be a good moment to catch like a good KR spin.
Yeah.
You know?
And I mean, Sydney made a point before. It was to stop inflation as well, because people was just getting so much KR. And it's people don't understand. I think because you obviously have a lot of young people in the community, they don't understand how bad inflation would be for the market and how long it would take to fix that. You know, like it needs to be done. Otherwise, your favorite gun is going to be worth 6 million, and you're never going to have 6 million.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, and I mean, price is already going way up with trading.
Yeah, like I'm looking at all these items like, oh, I want the Vanta Black, but they're all gone from the market. Or I want the Sugar Bear, but now it's like 50% more of the price.
Yeah,
it's already starting to happen.
Yeah, Vanna Black was like 35k last week. Now it's up to 52k in the market if you can find one. It's just it's crazy.
I think someone's giving one away soon. Someone might be giving away a Vanta Black soon.
I've heard that as well.
Like, what?
Who's doing that?
Me.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh.
Vanta Black and a Spectra something. The white one.
I want both of those. What? How are you doing it? What's the deal?
What do you mean, what's the deal? I'm just giving them away.
Oh. Can I have one?
If you win, yeah, sure.
Oh,
we gave away
a
Matrix SMG tonight.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Sydney gifted it to him.
Sydney gifted me Rainbow Sniper, Rainbow SMG, Rainbow AK, Matrix skin for AK, Matrix skin for SMG, Carotene dye, white dye, black dye, and then the 2 interventions.
Holy fuck!
I know.
Like a headline. Like a headline like devs hate him after revealing this trade secret.
No, it's cool though, because like I love the fact that we can just give shit out to people. Like,
yeah, well, I mean, you saw how I did at the beginning of the thing. It's like, it's my literal favorite new thing, and you and I have been talking for months about how that's going to be the new thing when it comes out. That trading will just be the wave. It's so easy to just be like, hey, we're giving this away. Hey, this is what's going to be, you know. So last night it was so easy to be like, hey, I'm just going to give away this intervention. I had 2 of them. Like, boom, here you go. Here's one.
Well, like, Vanta Black is worth 55,000 KR last I checked. So that's, you know, let's round it up by 5k to 60,000. That's $100 USD dollars. Like $100 USD dollars. That's $100 US dollars. Like, that's a lot of fucking money.
Right.
To give to someone if you want to put it in real world dollar terms.
Right. Yeah, exactly. No, well, that's the same thing. That the intervention is 30,000 KR, so that's 50 USD. It's like, so it's just like, oh, okay, here you go. I'll just give it away. I already had 2 of them, so I've been sitting on all this stuff.
Here, I'm just gonna send you a quick link. Techie sent me this as a concept screen for the trading.
Okay.
So I've just pasted the link into our
looks
Discord
pretty cool.
DMs.
It's neat.
So it's essentially you walk up to someone, you press G to trade with them.
Oh wow.
So that's pretty cool.
Here, I'll change it to this.
Sorry, Techie, I was like 20 minutes delayed on that.
Oh, this is really cool. That's sick.
It's a really simple system, but like
yeah.
that's what you want. Like
It's like
you don't want something complicated or convoluted.
Yeah, it's like how you pick up a weapon in customs. That's really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Yeah, it's like the same interface.
Yeah. That's sick. Oh, I can't wait for that. So this is going to be coming out in a few days.
I think so.
It's crazy how fast things change. Like how quickly they're just like, okay, well, this is what you guys want. Okay, here we go. This worked out. All right.
That's the thing though about like, if you look at it from a content creator side of things, like that's what's really going to start to separate a lot of creators is how quickly they can adapt to these changes and utilize them for their streams. Like you're seeing right now, the people who adapted and were like waiting for trading to come out have now shot up even further than the other ones.
Most definitely.
And the people who were like kind of just sitting on their hands like, trading, it won't be that big. And they haven't adapted to it. And the new meta is obviously giving away skins, have now dropped down the list. Like it's just
Like all
completely
these market
changed it.
flippers are going off right now.
Like the meta is just constantly changing in terms of like what to create content on. So I think it's a really good sort of exercise for a lot of content creators here to expand their skill set and become more flexible with the kind of content they're creating for people.
Yeah. It's cool to see how the game changes so rapidly into different areas, like and how the developers are so quick to adapt the game so quickly. You know what I mean? Like, hey, this happened. Oh, okay, can we look at this? Sure. Okay, we can do this. 2 updates later, that's changed. Okay, cool. It works. It's nice to be part of a community that is so, back and forth.
It's quite tight knit.
So, being that we have 2 in-game mods here, I thought that it might be fun, towards the end here, if we talked about maybe some. Oh, shut the fuck up about chicken crimpies. Nobody cares.
I didn't even fucking say anything, you 6-headed motherfucker. All right, chat wanted it. I'm sorry, I'm trying to deliver to chat on your behalf on your stream. Fuck you, I'm going home.
Just eat them then. Eat them then if you care
Fuck
that
that.
much. Eat them.
I care about chat, not the chicken grimpies.
So I thought maybe it'd be fun if we talked about a couple maybe good reports that you guys have gotten this week, or some really some good shit people have raged over.
I think my favorite one is just people linking the actual profile of the account they've reported on. It's like, okay.
But linking their own profile?
No, like linking the suspect's profile like in the report too. Like someone reported my account today and it had a link to my account. I was like, right.
It's a never-ending cycle of you just checking your account over and
Or
over.
actually, my favorite is them linking the game. I'm like, oh, let me click on the game. Oh, bummer. It's been expired for like 7 days now.
Oh, linking the actual lobby that they were in.
Yeah. I think my favorite was this guy who just like completely lost his shit and wrote like a page about someone sending him KR and harassing him and stuff. It was just the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I wasn't losing my shit. It was a very detailed report about someone
that was
ban evading.
That was one of those quiet
Ban
anger
evasion.
moments
Ban
where you're just
evasion.
like,
ban
you're not-
evasion.
you're not
Ban
losing your
evasion.
shit, but you're like
Ban
focusing it into your fingertips
Ban
to
evasion.
write out a page for me to read.
Ban evasion. It was ban evasion. All right, listen.
I think my favorite was my favorite is probably, and it's a recent report actually, is a lot of people saying like, this guy's hacking because he was invisible in my game, because the bug recently where everyone appears invisible for you. So there's just all these recent reports in the last 2 weeks. It's like, this guy was invisible, he must be hacking. Or someone tagged literally every content creator I can think of on Twitter, and they were like,
Oh,
look
dude,
at this
I saw
guy.
that.
yeah, look at this guy fucking hacking. What is he doing? This is a new kind of hack. This is crazy. And I looked at it, and like what happens is he's hopping around, obviously, and then someone kills him, and the camera doesn't know where that guy is because his game doesn't detect the player model. So the camera just goes fucking nuts and throws him out of the map. And he's like, this is a crazy new hack. This is insane. And then like literally none of you replied to it. I waited a full 24 hours to see if any of you would reply to it. No one replied. So I got on there and I'm like, yeah, this is a new glitch. It's an invisible glitch in the game. Just restart your client.
Well,
it's not
the more engagement we give it, the more it's gonna pop up in our feed.
I mean, true, but this guy was like dead set. He was like, this guy's fucking hacking, man. I swear to God, I'll take his family out. I'll do it. Hacking my public games, I swear.
I'm going to his house.
Like, that's probably my favorite. And it keeps happening. Like, I just checked my reports before when you were talking about the whole scamming shit, because I thought that guy I banned might have reported me for scamming. And one of my recent reports is he was invisible. Fuck him. Like, all right, I'll hack a tag myself, I guess. Shit.
Waspy says someone said watermelon seeds killed me. What the fuck?
Oh, I actually saw that one before too. Forget which account it was.
Oh, so
There are just a lot of like really dumb reports. Like people like, and you learn how bad the community is at spelling.
oh really?
like-
100%.
Oh, they don't even care.
The spelling's fucking atrocious, man. It's like when they write hacking, they type it in as like HAKKNG.
Hacking.
Yeah, dude, the grammar's just been, yeah.
Wow.
I like sometimes I'll read it and I have to reread it 3 or 4 times to actually understand what they're saying. That's another good one, actually. Exile in chat just wrote, it's an excerpt from one of the reports. He has sped hacks. If you don't know what sped means, it means special education. And this guy has no idea that that's the inference he fucking created with his report. I mean, if he has sped hacks in real life, that's a separate issue. I can't help you with that. You got to talk to a medical professional. Hacker tagging's not going to help.
You know what I've been seeing a lot of recently? It's just people just mashing the keys on their keyboard, just enter, and just send a report.
That's how you know they're just really mad. They got nuked on or something. They're just fucking... Bitch! You're getting hacker tagged!
Okay, so I saw someone in chat said Tabbit got hacker tagged. Is that true?
The
Oh,
story
really?
is Moswe and Boomer were specking him today, and they got like 15 clips of him walling.
Wow. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
I'm pissed because I sent him a relic yesterday. I did a video where I 1v1 people, and if they won, I'd send them a relic. And he was one of the 2 people that beat me. And I want my fucking relic back. I got scammed. Where's the rating system so I can rate him 1?
Yeah, give him a thumbs down.
Send a nice report too.
He was actually starting to gain a lot of traction though in the community. Like
I've seen him in
he
a
was
lot
showing
of
up to our
tournaments.
1v1.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kept showing up every week, and he was always like, you know, near the end of the rounds. He was always in like the third or the semis or never finals, but third or semis he got to.
Yeah. Hate to see it.
It happens.
Hate
It
to see
happens.
it.
I've seen there was a verified player a while ago who got accused of wall hacking as well, who potentially I think he admitted to the wall hacks, but then it was like fixed after, or like, you know, he was forgiven or something. So like a lot of I don't know, man, like just the most unexpected people actually do it, and it's really disappointing.
I saw someone post on Twitter, they're like, why do people play Krunker for this long just to cheat? And it showed like, you know, the leaderboard and how high up people are on the leaderboard, and then they're hacker tagged. Like, what the fuck? What are you gonna do that for?
Like 40 days of playtime
Yeah.
to like, I think if you get to 40 days of playtime, you should be better than any hack that comes out.
Or maybe you just don't
Like, you-
care. At that point, you're just like, fuck it, whatever.
And also
That's
imagine
so
having
dumb.
like 100,000 KR inventory and then getting tagged and then like you're screwed.
Yeah, because you can't use the
Mhm.
market, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you get
Wait,
trade banned.
Do hacker tagged people get banned as like trade banned as well?
Yeah.
I think so.
Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying?
I thought that was the whole thing. You can't
Oh.
use the market and you deal no damage, like 10% damage.
Thank God. Thank God. Because yeah, all they'll do is just they get hacker tagged and they'll send all their trades to their alt account and keep playing.
Now, yeah, I don't think they can do anything.
Thank God.
I thought that's how it always was, though. No market access.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Maybe, you know, one of the devs can, you know, mention it sometime, but that's how it was.
Rip to the person who fucking has a frostbite
yeah,
and gets hack attacked one day.
Waspy says that's how it was. Yeah. That's how I thought.
Okay, cool.
That's how I thought it was too. Yeah. So, what a dummy! If you spend that much time and you get stuck with that, like this. Okay, so
I mean,
are you guys seeing reports with people using premium codes, like, you know, no clip and stuff like that in customs, and people are reporting them for this?
Not as much as I would have anticipated, to be honest. But I mean, it'll pop up here and there, but not as much as I thought it would.
Really?
I haven't seen anyone talk about it.
Yeah, I get a lot of DMs asking me to check reports, and I just tell them to go DM you two. Both of you. Literally every single day I get DMs like, hey, can you check my reports? And I'm like, well, I'm not a mod, but DM Quacky or Hey, I'm Zed. They can definitely check them for you. But I know Quacky has his DMs off. It says rated his thing, like DMs off. So I just let you guys take care of that.
You are the worst fucking person, Kaarson.
Hey, man,
You are the fucking worst.
You wanted to be a mod.
You're the worst. I'm turning off DMs after this.
That's the power that you wanted. What do you mean?
Well,
I'm turning off DMs and I'm fucking hack attacking you after this fucking shit.
You have to have proof, and video proof doesn't count anymore, so you have to see it for yourself.
He's got you there, Zed.
No one's gonna argue if I hack attack you.
No one's gonna think I was hacking in a pub for my fucking gameplay.
Oh, true.
People ask me every day, why are you in Verb? I'm like, I don't fucking know. Ask Quacky.
It was the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Oh, well, I will admit no, you can't have link permission. No one can have link permission because of all the phishing scams and everything going on. Not that I'm accusing you, but because of that, no one can have link permissions in chat. Sorry, man. I will admit, yeah, it was my birthday. For the first couple days I was in Verb, people are like, how'd you get in Verb? And I was like, oh, man, you just got to DM Quacky.
Yeah, it's that easy, dude.
And,
You're an asshole.
and then I was like, oh, shit. Verb's invite only. Shit. I'm not supposed to say that.
Well, what I've been doing recently is just I have a clip of me explaining how to join, and then I have other streamers use that clip as an explanation.
Oh, perfect. I'll use that. Yeah, it was a couple days, and then I was like, oh, no, I definitely should not be doing that. They're like, how'd you join? I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
Did it really take you a couple days to think, maybe I shouldn't get people to DM the owner of Verb?
No, I figured it out the very first day.
I feel like earlier in this stream, you were like telling chat to tell you how smart you were. And
I am smart.
We've done a full 180 since then. We've gone the other way.
Nah, you're wrong. All right, so I think we're at about the point where we're going to start taking questions from chat. Does anyone have any questions for, Quacky or... Good, you're a rat. Yeah, Zed, you're a rat.
He's talking to you, fuckstick.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. Don't forget, I mean, you've got Quacky, the owner of top 3 clan Verb. I mean, there's a lot of questions. Besides, how can I join Verb?
Yeah.
Just not that question.
Yeah, not that question. Not that one.
Have we talked about clan stuff? No. Quacky, what are your thoughts on the new updates coming to clans with clan leveling and colors and KR bank and all that kind of stuff?
Personally, if you guys are going to start a clan in Krunker now, I'd recommend you always keep your clan under 100 members, because off the rip, I think it's going to start at like 20 members or something like that. I'm not sure what the exact numbers are yet, but obviously I wouldn't go the community clan route anymore. It's steering more towards like a serious clan direction now. So, just take that into consideration.
Okay. And what about, like having clans, what is it, like 20 levels, I think, for clans now? Do you think, especially since you can now show off how good your clan is, do you think verification for clans is still a valid thing?
I personally wouldn't care if they remove clan verification. It's just my point of view.
Yeah.
I thought that I think that they announced, I mean, maybe not announced, but I think last week they talked about removing clan verification. Moss, we talked about maybe removing clan verification altogether. And having, I think it was 11 levels, right? Was the top clan level, or the 11th level. And once you reach that top level, that would mean obviously you are the, elite level of your clan. Navy, some streamer, blah blah blah. No, I'm not a mod. Can't send that to me. It won't help you. Find a mod. Yeah. So, let's see.
Okay. Someone asked, "Is MP shit?"
Quacky.
That's
I mean,
directed at you, Quacky.
It's just your take on clans. I mean,
It's just like your
some
opinion.
people like community clans and other people don't like community clans, so it's just kind of how you take it and what your mindset is on that in that regard.
Very political answer. I like it. I'm gonna go on record and say MP is shit. Fuck MP.
Okay.
How do you think clan levels will affect the comp scene or content creators? I don't think it'll change all that much. As long as your clan is staying relatively exclusive and doesn't have that many members, I don't think it'll affect you that much.
I think all
Do you think sorry, you go.
I think all the top clans will stay like as exclusive as they currently are, don't you, Quack?
Yeah. What are your thoughts on CC only clans? I mean, personally, I'm pretty biased in that opinion. I just, as a content creator myself, I feel like I'm better off doing content creation and steering a clan around that, just because I'm more relatable in that field than comp. Personally, I like, because the way content creation is going right now is it's doing really well in Krunker, so I feel like clans that capitalize on that more will benefit more as of right now.
Yeah. Okay. I've got a question for you. For all the clan owners out there, you somewhat recently were able to integrate North, which is a big what would you call them? I guess are they a company or
like it's like a stream team.
Yeah, okay, a big stream team with a massive follower pool. They have official sponsors and everything. And you somewhat recently were able to integrate them into Verb and get a bunch of Verb streamers picked up by them. How did you go around that process, and what would you say was the most important part to do that?
It was mostly Sorable, because Sorable has been in North for a while, and he was promoted to leading the Krunker division. He was able to talk with the North guys, and they were able to form that Krunker team going. And it was this original group of people, about 6 members, and all of them are pretty much in Verb anyways. And they felt like they wanted to sync with Verb more, so instead of just branching off and making their own clan, because it's like they're already all in the same clan, might as well just stay in it. And then I had a couple North streamers like Hockey come in and then join Verb as well.
And would you say it's been a big positive change for Verb, or maybe you haven't noticed any changes?
I wouldn't say it was necessarily a bigger change. I will say there's some newer streamers in Krunker now, like Hockey and Dummeries. They're from North as well. You have Mr. PC Games on the game as well from North. So it did bring some North content creators who already had kind of a viewership to go into Krunker a little bit and promote the game a bit more that way.
Gotcha. Okay.
And do you know what games they were playing before they were playing Krunker?
I think a majority was COD or just other FPS titles. So it's just kind of an easier transition for them that way.
Cool.
Okay. Chade had a good question. Why and how did you come up with the name Verb?
Honestly, man, I just wanted a cool clan name that was 4 letters and wasn't taken, and just Verb just came to my mind. So it's just like, all right.
So there's
really
no
no
secret
backstory.
meaning or long story behind it?
No, there really isn't. I just wanted a cool name that wasn't taken. It was 4 letters.
Did you try Noun?
No, but literally like probably a week after the clan was made, people were already making like a Noun clan. So
How many members does Verb currently have?
about 50.
Wow. Okay, so it's actually pretty exclusive, actually. 50's a pretty small number.
Wow.
Would you ever get a Verb tattoo?
I mean, I'm not sure. That's more of a thing in the foreseeable
Alright.
future.
Let me rephrase it. What would it take
Yeah.
to get you to have a verb tattoo?
Get verb verified on Twitter.
Oh, okay. We'll have to talk to North about that.
Okay, Burrito Bull says, do you think there will be clan versus clan games in the future that are not comp oriented?
Clan versus clan, like a Clash of Clans kind of system, or like a...
That sounds like what they were talking about a week ago with the new updates to clans.
I mean, I could see them doing like clan versus clan. Whoever gets the most score wins, or something like that.
Yeah, well, with the clan system, maybe some sort of like, well, I like how they put it in, where like if you have more than 4 members of the same clan in a game, you can't gain KR, something like that. So maybe, some sort of like 10 versus 10 clan, battle where you can set it up within the game, and there's some sort of, bragging rights when you win, some sort of system like that would be cool. It's another thing they have in other games like MMOs and stuff where you could do like guild battles and things like that. That would be cool. Some sort of integration.
100%.
I was
I
considering
love that
some kind of like
taking-
game battle system in Krunker.
Well, I think they said that there's going to be something like that, like at least clan versus clan, and the top clan for that month will be on top of a leaderboard or something for beating all the other clans so many times. Do you guys think a Twitch rival event will do well in Krunker?
How so?
I think that's hard to say because how do you gauge that in Krunker? Do you do a 1v1 tournament? Do you do an FFA with 40 people? Like how would you run
Wouldn't
that
that
tournament?
require having those like Twitch contacts to begin with, and then like they would have to like really invest into the game, I feel, before they would consider something like that.
It's I think it's the same answer as why isn't Krunker on Steam? It's just not ready for that. In the future, I think Twitch rivals could do well, but once the game is more stable.
Yeah, probably.
Current stance on the comp scene, the direction it's heading. As of right now, with the comp scene, I feel like it's kind of gone to a standstill where there's only like 3 to 4 teams who will always place the same, and I feel like those other teams are kind of getting demotivated. Playing in weeklies, that's just how I see it. I feel like they need to add more like amateur events in between weeklies to get them more involved in the scene. I also think there needs to be a more introductory system to get, because I see a lot of pub players who are really, really good, who I think could do well in comp, but there's no set in stone way of, hey, if you want to, enter the weekly and then do, play tournaments, there's no like direct way to really do that. It needs to be advertised more.
Totally.
Yeah, it is hard, getting a new team together when you've got, Law and Verb always literally at the top of the board, or if you're talking about, NA Omen's always at the top of the board, and just team after team have tried to take them down, and no one can ever take them down. It's just impossible to
Like Krunker
to
is a
motivate
great example
yourself.
too.
Which one?
Krunker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, as far as the EU scene goes, yeah. AKA Rapture says, what are your thoughts on clans which recruit hackers, which are whatever, racist? How do we as a community stop them? Listen, if they're not hacker tagged and, people I don't think aren't going to go out of their way, to obviously see what's going on way outside of the game, I mean, obviously if it's obvious and it's coming in where, people are going to call that out. I think as a community, people are going to call that out, and it's going to be pretty obvious. But if people aren't hacker tagged, then you can't call them a hacker. You know what I mean? If you can provide evidence and get a mod in there and get them hacker tagged, then they can be hacker tagged. But as far as hackers, you can't say they're recruiting hackers just because you think they are. But everything else out, what your personal thoughts on them are, your personal thoughts on their beliefs, like, that's, kind of an aside. And if you think that deserves you to tell them that, then, that's for you to decide. Whatever. That's kind of like way outside of anything we're really doing here. What are your thoughts?
That's above our pay grade.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on chicken crimpies? Don't have them in America. Zed loves them. What are your thoughts on Krunker story mode? Don't know.
Just quick announcement. This will be my last week on the podcast. I'm starting my own podcast next week called Kaarson Sucks. I hope you'll see you there.
Spotify exclusive.
No, we're going to be Daily Motion exclusive. They've offered us a large sum of money.
Jesus.
$30.
Perfect.
What are my opinions on other verified clans? I mean, a clan gets verified for a certain reason, and it's a reason that they impact the community in a good way, right? Like Phil, for example. Phil's a really renowned parkour clan, and they've grown through the community and impact the community through the parkour scene, and also uploading those games to YouTube and growing YouTube following that way. Same with like map makers of Krunker, right? You have all the best map makers in MMOK, and they impact the community through all their map creation, all those upvotes they get, and whatnot. So I mean,
yeah.
Every clan gets verified for their own reason.
Yeah, totally.
I think it's a bit of a loaded question as well. Like, there are just so many clans in Krunker. You can't have an opinion on all of them. You know, there's so many that... Did K-pop get verified recently?
They've been verified for a bit now.
Yeah, and I guarantee you hardly any of us know anything about that clan. Like, the inner workings, the people in it, all that kind of stuff. It's a bit of a loaded question to ask.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Should we take maybe one more?
System.
Yeah. Let's do one more. One more question.
All right, give us a good question. None of this bullshit questions. Come on. That's a bullshit question. I don't like that one.
Do you think current verified clans should get sort of recognition when if clan verification is removed?
I feel like if your clan gets verified to a certain point, I feel like the clan is well known enough to where they won't really need the verification. I feel like clans are like, once they reach that point, they're like well known enough in the community to where they don't really need the verification anymore. That's just my opinion on it, really. But the one thing I will say is clan impersonating. It's not really a problem for 4-letter clans, but like 2 or 3-letter clans, you can fake like spacing and stuff to make it look like the actual clan. So I'm not sure how the devs are going to address that, but it's just something to take in.
That's a good point.
Yeah, that is a good point. All right.
But yeah, all those current verified clans are just going to shoot through the levels straight away.
Totally. Yeah.
It won't even be an issue for them. They'll be rainbow bloody colored within a week.
Probably.
Would a weekly clan leaderboard be something you would like to see, like for score and whatnot? It wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, there's a lot of other games.
Something like that.
Dauntless does something like that, like a leaderboard system like that. That would be cool.
I want to see one where it's like richest clan in the game, who has the most KR in their bank.
Yeah, that would be.
Because we all know it'll be Amazon clan. Like we know that already.
All right, guys. Well, this has been episode 7. That's Hey, I'm Zed. That's Quacky. I'm Kaarson. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Thanks for coming on, guys. I appreciate everybody hanging out in chat.
No problem.
Thanks to everyone, Techie, Sid, everybody hanging out in chat. Great episode, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming on. I'll catch you guys later.
Love you. Bye.
No problem.
See ya.
Have a good one.